Hi, welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie, and I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Holy Spirit, and whatever the words are, whatever needs to be said comes out. Now, we are reading for January 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have now entered into Aquarius season. Interesting times always, as always. Now, if you're new to my channel or if you just want to cross-watch, your Venus, your Mars, your Jupiter, your moon, things like that, then go right down there. There will be a timestamp in the description, and it should bypass this main reading. This reading will be on all the videos, so it's not the same reading. It's just the introduction is the same for all videos. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be using, for the main readings, my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will also use my Angels of Abundance from Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to do an overview reading, and with that I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, to let you know, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are entering, like I said, into Aquarius season. That will be on the 20th, and that is at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when that transitions. That's when Capricorn leaves, and that's when we go into Aquarius. Now, new moon in Aquarius will be the 21st at 3:53 p.m. And then, so we have it's an interesting time where it's basically the 20th, the 21st, and then we go to the 22nd, whereas we have Venus doing some things with Saturn during the 22nd, and then our last planet that has been going retrograde goes direct, and that is Uranus. Now, Uranus goes direct, basically it goes direct, and then it goes retrograde. This is a cycle every year, but this is the last time, this is the last time it's gone retrograde. For right now, on the 22nd at 5:58 p.m., it then goes direct. So what that means then is that the planet is getting to this stationary direct. It's slowing down, and it's really making some focus here. It's, or at least let's put it this way. When it goes retrograde, it's actually an illusion of slowing down and really putting its energies very, very strongly on anything that we are working at. Taurus is earth energy, money, job, career, like Capricorn and Virgo is. Now, Aquarius is the water bearer. So there is a sense of equality with the water, but also there is a sense of Aquarius wanting to quench thirsts, wanting to, basically fulfill a lot of people's needs, and that could be quenching your thirst for knowledge, quenching your thirst physically. It's just an interesting time with this. It is something that Aquarius does not necessarily like the man-made rules, the man-made religions, does not like that, it wants to break out also. Aquarius believes that anything is possible. Aquarius is our air energy, so that would be our sword energy. That would be Gemini and Libra. So that's our thought processes, thinking things through. So we're into this transition of thought. We're into this transition of need. We're into this transition of fulfillment also. We are ready to move from, and many, many people are saying we are already in the age of Aquarius. Some say that it was back in 2012. Some say that it's going to be 2026. So I've even read where some people say 2600. I feel we are definitely transitioning. And with Aquarius, like I said, the Aquarius season is about, it's about looking beyond what the rules and regulations are. And what we've been in is Pisces season, so it really is, changing from the laws and the business of religion and the business of government. So this is the little season, but with this little season, and I don't mean it as little because it's a very impactful one, we are about to transition into a bigger time, and I've been talking about it, when Pluto goes into Aquarius in Mars for 3 months. So there's going to be there's going to be a build up to that. And, all our changes. It's been in Capricorn. That's been our money, job, career. So there's been a lot of tear down and rebuilding with that. And now it's going to do the tear down and rebuilding of our ideas and our possibilities. Okay, so the one card is popping out. We have the King of Cups. King of Cups is always an interesting energy just because he has a high EQ, emotional quota or quotient. He has been through the mill. He has been through, he has had the ups and downs. He has gone through the roller coaster of life, and he has come out heartfelt and hopeful still. Even though he's seen things that you really don't want to have him seen, there is still a sense of hope. There is a sense of possibility. There is a sense of, things are going to work out better. And there's also a sense of survivorship with this king also. So Cups in itself is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So I talked a little bit about Pisces, the age of Pisces, how we're transitioning. We've been in that age for 2,000 years, give or take a couple of years, or decades maybe. And we're doing this major transition. So we have the cups. We have that water energy. But the court cards have a dual energy. Underlying energy for a king is that swords. So that sword, again, air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, thought processes, thinking things through. So there is this part of the air, there is this part of the water, whereas the air is very objective, is very focused, this is what we need to do. I know it, black and white, no gray energies. The King of Cups comes along and says, hey, wait a minute. No, there's more to this than meets the eye. There is more that we need to uncover. There is more that we need to know. The King of Cups is also very caring energy and wants to make sure that his heart goes out for those who do not have. And he's he's somebody who is very much a humanitarian and wants to provide and care for others. So interesting for that one. Let's see what else we have going on. Okay, now this is reversed. Reversed has a stronger energy. This is our 10 of Swords. So 10 is transitional energy, just things moving on. When you see a 9, it's like everything's done, wrap it up. And then 10 is like, okay, let's move things on. Let's get things going. We are not staying where we're at. So sword energy, again, is that Aquarius, that Gemini, that Libra energy. And remember, Mars is in Gemini, and Mars is also going direct. So just in the last week, we've had Mars go direct, we've had Mercury go direct, and now we're about to have Uranus go direct. So it's really it's pushing forward energy with things in life. Again, one new beginning, 0 God source energy. So whatever it is, what we've gone through, whatever the world's been going through, whatever the universe, it is done. It is done. It is completed. There is a loving, caring, ruling type of energy here, but whatever it is done. It is done. It is ready. It is ended. Not coming back to life. Next card is, okay, you know that I love the Empress. The Empress, again, this was reversed. This is a 3. 3 is our celebration, our creativity. It's also the power of 3, and we're going to have that new moon on the 21st. So we are coming up to that new moon energy, and the new moon is a new season, a new start. It's a wonderful time to request. It's a wonderful time to just put those intentions out. It's just a very strong energy. And again, like I'm saying with Aquarius, Aquarius wants to quench the thirst, quench the knowledge, give, not overly give, but give so that there's always more to look at, more to see, more to come. It's very much a starting on a new journey here. The Empress, major arcana, I look at her, she is always pregnant, so she's always creating, she's always giving opportunities, she's always wanting wonderful things to happen. Her energies aren't as direct as possibly the Emperor, or as focused and organized, because there's just so many choices. There's so many possibilities. And she kind of is like, if you don't like this, well, we can try that. But she does want to provide. She does want to give. So you have some very giving, loving, caring energies right here. The Empress too, even though, like I said, Mercury is direct right now, we are still in the shadow of the retrograde. So there is a lot of things that has been undone, only to be refocused and redirected. So interesting. Loving energy, caring energy, loving energy, caring energy. Something has completed, something is done. And even though it may not necessarily feel comfortable, there's a lot of caring energy surrounding whatever this is that's done, okay? So let's go on here now. Let's do our Osha Zen Tarot. Let me know. I love to hear what people think about this and what your impression might even be too. So here we go. Let's go on here. Let's see. What do we have? Osha Zen Tarot. What do we have for this week? The universe, the world, whatever this is. Remember too, whatever is going on in the world, whatever we're hearing, whatever we're, just kind of like, oh my goodness, is the sky falling in? Remember, we have to live our life, and we have to remember that fear is a tool of the devil. It is not, we cannot live in fear, okay? So let's go on. Let's see what we have here. Here we go one more time. Here we are. Possibilities. Possibilities. Now, the eagle actually does have a lot of, is associated with Scorpios, believe it or not. The eagle, okay, let's go here. So here we have it two. Two is choices, decisions, possibilities. It's, do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's, coming together. The eagle is flying. The eagle is looking at its domain, is looking at everything. Now, is this a sunset or is this a sunrise? The fact that they're calling this possibilities, I would say this is a sunrise, and that there are many possibilities to come, many possibilities that the sun will shine upon. The eagle has the bird's eye view, can see things that we ourselves cannot see. In some ways, this, even though this is not, it does have that hanged man type of energy where it's basically telling you to, look beyond what's maybe in front of your face. Look beyond, see the possibilities. And again, I feel like that's the sun rising and rising on a new day. So interesting stuff. I do love that. I do love this. This is transition. This is like whatever's ended is now done. And we are going, Pluto is going to be going into, like I said, Aquarius for 3 months. Then it transitions back to Capricorn, kind of like I'm showing you the possibilities. Now we go back to Capricorn so we can, get things cleaned up, rebuild, do a lot of other things. And then in 2024, it will go into Aquarius for, what is it then, like 15 years. So possibilities, I like it. I like the possibilities. I love the Empress. I love the King of Cups, and I love that Ten of Swords. Now, the one card I did not mention, or the one energy I did not mention, is our fire energy, and that is our Aries. Now, Jupiter's in Aries, our Leo, and our Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, determined. That is our the rod or the wand energy. It's fire energy. So it's all good. It's all good. So just take a moment, please. Like I said, this is just the introduction. Your reading will be coming up. But please take a moment to do the like, the share, the subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. Please comment. Let me know. How is this affecting you? But, most important part of all of this, and as always, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Hello, my Aries, and welcome to Aquarius season. That's where everything lights up for you. Get things moving. Get things moving again for you. Again, there's a lot of restrictions being lifted, and there's a lot of, again, changing of the guard. So let's see. Higher power, what do you have for our Aries? What do you have for our Aries? Okay, the Eight of Fire. Lots going on in your life right now. In fact, you might not know if you're coming or going. It's just too much. So try to take a little bit of time. Try to take a break. That one fell too. Try to do some meditation, some self-care, because it's just a lot happening for you, and you need a little bit of quiet time in order to think things through, okay? It just feels like there's just so much going on, you don't even know, like I said, coming or going. So all of the cards are reversed. So let's turn this one here. We have an 8. 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. So things are opening for you again. Things are lightening up. Fire energy is yours. Remember, you have Jupiter in your energies right now. And that's very much the action energy. It's like it wants good results. It wants positive stuff. Now, it's also Leo, and it's also Sagittarius, passionate, burning, and very determined. There might be some stuff that you've been putting off, or you've been kind of expecting maybe in another month or 2 or 3 or 4. Things are happening sooner than later. And again, I feel like that's a little bit overwhelming. Well, it's a lot overwhelming. The energies are just like all there, and you're like, oh, I need to breathe, because I kind of feel like having a little bit of a panic attack just because things are moving so quickly. But it doesn't mean it's something to panic over. It's just that everything is happening faster than you anticipated. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. It's more a case, like I said, it's more a case of the things you've been working towards, the things you've been waiting for. All of a sudden, they start to just manifest themselves. And it's kind of like, it is overwhelming energy. Chill. Try to chill. Try to ground yourself, take some breaths, because you need some self-care, because this is enough to raise your blood pressure. And blood pressure, and again, we're not doing health here per se, but I'm saying, anxiety, stress, panic type of thing, that can happen even when wonderful things are happening around you. So next card is the Two of Air. So decision time. Okay, interesting. Very quick energy, lots happening around you. You need to make some sort of a decision. Things work out better once you decide what you're going to do. So something happens with your decision. Something's happening where you are pulled in. You have to think things through, and you have to make a decision. Something you've been waiting for, but you thought you still had time on it. So 2 is crossroads, choices coming together. Air is our Aquarius energy, which I talk about in the introduction. It is our Gemini. It is our Libra energy, it is our thought processes, thinking things through. It could also be hearing news. So something's happening that really gets you excited, really kind of like, oh my gosh, this is happening. I can't believe it. But you now have to make some decisions about it. I don't know. This, again, it's like you weren't prepared. You were prepared, but you just thought it was coming maybe in a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month or 2 months down the road. Anyway, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Interesting with that one. Next card reversed again is the Knight of Earth. So the Knight, okay, so we have an 8-2-2-8 energy here. Knight's because it's a court card, underlying energy is fire. We talked about that. Earth energy is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Remember, Taurus is expect the unexpected because of Uranus going direct. But right now, during this weekend, it's just kind of stationary right there. It's very slow energy, and it's really, It's this kind of let's mess with Aries type of energy. So Earth energy is getting to work, but the thing about the Earth, and this is what I'm telling you to do over here, the Knight of Earth needs to take the information, needs to process the information, needs to think about the information, and then once the Knight understands and knows what his plan is, he then makes his decision and things really get busy again. So the Knight of Earth is about getting to work, is about getting things done, but it's also about formulating a plan, thinking, okay, what am I going to do? So it's a little overwhelming. There is some decisions to make, but once you figure it out, once you figure out what needs to be done, you do it. Anyway, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. I feel like there's money with this. Earth energy too. I know, money, job, career. I feel like there's money, and there could be maybe there was property you wanted to sell, and somebody comes and says, "Hey, I heard you were thinking of selling that property," and it's just something that you had just kind of put off. You really didn't think it was quite happening. You thought you had time, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you've got to make a decision. You make the decision, but it's and you do a little bit of your research. So if somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, I hear that you've got this or that, and I want to make a deal." I'm not saying to say no to them, but I'm saying, do a little research, do a little bit of your planning and figure it out. Okay. Now, we have the light. We have the sun, major arcana. We have that 1, 10, and a 9. 9 is, let's wrap it up. Let's, get things done. The 1 plus 9 is a 10. 1, new beginning. 10, transition. 0, God source energy. This talks about the light shining. Whatever this is, it's creating a new and wonderful opportunity. It's creating something you've been waiting for. It felt like, you just kept feeling like, everything's on hold, everything's on hold, everything's on hold. And then whatever is going on with this weekend, we have an Aquarius season, we've got new moon, we've got some changes happening. All of a sudden things start moving for you. And, what is it? You see the light, the sun is shining. There is your stars. You're being enveloped. You're just feeling the good, positive energies. Okay, so something happens this weekend. You got to kind of, you're going to be quick on your feet. You got to think quickly, which you'll be able to do, my Aries. But again, you may want to, because if somebody comes and gives you an offer, I never say, it's kind of like when you're looking for a job and they say, "Oh, we would like to offer you the job, and here, this is what we're going to pay you." I tell people, because whenever I would have people say, "Well, what do I do?" I would say, you say, "Oh, I love the idea. I want the job. Thank you so much. Now can we negotiate the money?" Okay? And I always say, you can always ask for more. Ask for more. If you don't get it, well, at least you asked. Okay, let's see what the angels of abundance have to say for my Aries. What does the angels of abundance have to say for my Aries? Let's see. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's see. What does the angels of abundance have to say for my Aries? Here we go. Take a divinely guided chance. Ooh. Have we had this before? I don't know. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Ooh, interesting with that. And I look at, a divinely guided chance. It's a lot of times that's a calculated risk also. So let's see. Let's see what else we might have for my Aries. So there's, like I said, this Aquarius season does feel like it's opening a lot of doors. So let's see what we have. Aries during Aquarius season. Aries, for my Aquarius season. Aries, Aries, Aries. What would be good for my Aries? Here we are. Water. Drink it, bathe in it, be around it. Emotional, intuition, psychic powers, healing. Interesting with that. What did it all mean to you, my Aries? There's lots happening. Make a decision. You're gonna be called to make some decisions, and then you're gonna know what to do. Okay, my Aries, please take a moment, comment, let me know what this meant to you. Also, please like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. As always, my Aries, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.